Hey there, it's Enderverse. In this video, we'll discover some of the best 1.21.1 mods. I try to make the video as diverse as possible, as there will be boss fight mods, performance mods, decorational mods, etc. Now without any further ado, let's dive into the video. We start the list with the decoration mod called Furnish. This mod will include a mixture of completely new furniture along with modified versions of VanillaPLUS. There are also pieces of furniture that can store items, along with festive blocks to emulate holidays and good vibes. When playing the mod, I realized that the furniture's variety differs not only in the color of the pieces, but also in the overall design. This mod will reimagine vanilla furniture in a unique way. It has decorative blocks that seamlessly fit in with the base game. ModelShifter is a funny mod that allows you to remodel your skin into a variety of vanilla mobs. This process happens in a client-sided manner, meaning you can join public servers with it. It also means that you won't gain those mobs' abilities. This is a very fun experience to try. Install the mod and see how your skin looks in any of these models. The author of this mod happened to be the same person behind Quality of Life Shader, a highly optimized and a beautiful option to try. To the main mod now. Big Glob is a newly developed wall gem project. This mod is highly configurable, allowing you to alter the terrain and enable certain compatibilities, which is quite rare considering its genre. This mod is by far one of the most advanced wall gem mods I've ever seen. It features absurdly tall and thick trees, mountains far beyond cloud level, and there are even inhabited structures along with new blocks. This mod will be a perfect match for RPG players, especially those who have a passion for mountainous wild terrains. Actual Fishing is a mod that will make it possible to reel in fish instead of pulling out items from the ocean. What's special about the mod is how it makes it so that fish don't spawn out of nowhere. You can only reel in fish that you can actually spot on the water. The functionality is also usable with popular options such as aquaculture too. This mod will make marine food highly sacred, increasing the likelihood of starvation and hardening progression in the game. Eternal Starlight is a fabulous mod that was recently developed. It features a lot of content that we will discover in this section. The mod's progression begins when you first stumble across this portal in the middle of the forest. This, in of itself, is an adventure you will enjoy, as there is an NPC/guard who will offer you a battle with a chance of winning the key item for the portal. The guard has a diverse range of attacks, all of which are skillful and not random. I was honestly stunned to see how much work went into the guard alone, so hats off to the author for that. After you beat the guard and obtain the item, a ritual can be performed, opening the portal and sending you to the Starlight dimension. This is a mysterious forest with a mixture of purple and pink colors. There are also some creatures living within the forest, though I didn't go the extra mile to discover their usefulness. That would make this section 15 minutes long. Going deeper into the forest, you may stumble across a large maze, hosting the main boss of the mod. It was quite refreshing to fight this boss. Animations were spectacular, the sound effects were sharp, and the impact made the battle immersive and tough. This flower-like boss is called the Seeking Eye. Just like the guard, the Seeking Eye will have a number of attacks, targeting the player from afar and up close. This mod was quite enjoyable showcase. I loved everything about it, except for the lighting. The lighting was one of the main issues I had with the Starlight dimension, so I hope that the author looks into that. This mod alters the game mechanics, adding a new section in the world creation GUI, previewing seeds geology. This preview includes the biomes and the structures alike, and it can be immensely useful when trying to discover a rare seed or confirm an existing one. I have an idea for the author though. Maybe, in an upcoming update, you could make the mod preview biomes and structures from other mods. Another aesthetic mod on our list is Particle Interactions. This mod includes effects applied to when you place any block. There are also special effects for fluids, and a nice spraying visual for snowy blocks and leaves. Both a mod and a data pack, Spellbound Weapons is a project aimed at forging magical weapons and tools in the simplest way possible. This can be useful offensively, as in the case for swords, bows, and hammers, or defensively, as in the case for this fishing rod that creates a momentary path beneath you. There are lots of other features that are pretty exciting, so this mod is worth checking out. Bombs Away is a mod that turns you into a warplane. What I mean by that is that the mod will allow you to drop TNTs as you fly with an elytra, creating mass distraction beneath you. This mod can be quite useful when trying to level mountains or to take revenge on someone's base, although I highly discourage the latter. Iron Jetpacks is a pretty famous mod that was updated only recently. It features a jetpack that can fly you around. This piece of technology can be used with different types of materials, mostly are related to the base game. The flying mechanics are quite fun and immersive, not to forget how ridiculously fast it can go, making any journey at least 10 times faster. The jetpack has two options to turn off and on, the engine and the hover. In addition, it will also require energy to take off. This energy can be produced and generated using a bunch of blocks and items from big tech mods. Honestly, I get quite confused and I just turn off creative mode to fly, so apologies for this. This mod is great and is a standard option for any technology mod pack out there. Duckling adds two creatures, one real and the other could be, but not scientifically proven yet. The first creature here is the duck, a cute feathery animal that we're all familiar with. It comes in two different variants and can be hunted for food. The second creature is the duckling. This is not an animal actually, but a humanoid duck shaped like a potato. This creature will trade items with the player and also comes in two different variants. This is an amazing mod that will enhance food variety in the game along with expanding commercial activity in Minecraft. This is a performance add-on for sodium made to simulate real-life lighting inside the game. The mod will make torches light the way as you're holding them, which instantly saves up plenty of torches that are better used elsewhere. Mod offers the option to switch the intensity of the dynamic lighting from slow, which is stuttery, to real-time, which is, well, real-time lighting. Nice Villagers Remastered will spawn unique villager towers in the game. These locations naturally hold villagers, one of whom is the chief and will sell you new items. These towers are biome based, meaning you can expect to find them in all of the biomes where vanilla villages spawn. Not mentioned, but just as important are features like assigned names for villagers, modes that govern their prices, along with the ability to leash said mobs and drag them around. This is an add-on for a mod meant to simulate Minecraft Xbox 360's interface in the Java edition. With this add-on, you could also have the legacy skins featured in said Xbox edition. Better Combat has finally made a leap to 1.21. For those unfamiliar with the mod, Better Combat is a standard option for improving the fighting aspect of Minecraft. Some of its features included great animations for different types of weapons, along with a built-in support for a large number of weapon mods. There's also the functional side of the mod, as it allows players to widen their reach and slash through grass, both being quite handy when fighting hordes of mobs. This mod is also highly configurable and will easily fit in with any VanillaPLUS mod pack, enhancing the combat part of said mod pack, along with being a very active project. This mod will make the Sniffer sniff up biomes. Just give it the required item and it will do the tracking for you. This mod can be quite useful if you have enough patience to endure the Sniffer's slow movement, otherwise you may want to track him yourself. A mod that adds shelves to the game is simply called Shelf. These blocks will store items for you, and they will do so in a fashionable manner. These shelves will work as a great storage solution, as they will ease the item's reach. If you need something, just pull it out from the shelf. There are also floor shelves, basically the same, only you can place them on the ground. For some reason, I've come to adore this mod. It's so pretty and achieves two purposes at once, storage and decoration. The Wither Shrine is a structure that holds an incomplete wither ritual, waiting for you to add the final touches. The structure looks amazing, and will also incentivize players to travel to the Nether as quickly as possible. I would however recommend picking up items and summoning this guy elsewhere, as it will easily demolish this beautiful shrine in seconds, which is quite a waste. Vanilla Horses mod includes a few general improvements to the horse in Minecraft. First, there is a brand new Nether Horse armor. It is slightly stronger than Diamond Horse armor and will endure lots of arrows and direct creeper explosions. But only to a certain degree, as they have a durability that drains, along with the fact that your horse will still take damage. After that comes the horseshoes. These are wearables to improve the horse's speed, along with being enchantable, so now you can give your horse frostwalking ability. This mod, similar to others on the list, will enhance the early game's experience, making horses a better option to choose, up until you find an elytra. This mod was yet another surprise for me. I never thought a mod as big as Iron Spells and Spellbooks would get updated to 1.21. This is a big deal, everyone, as this mod is one of the best magical mods of all time, having a large arsenal of spells and scrolls that you could execute. You can be destructive along with having a fantastic outlook. There are also some beautiful magical armors and weapons, each representing a certain element of nature and sorcery. The mod also has some structures that can be found above and below the ground, sometimes with the chance of stumbling across a full-blown boss. The boss fights in the mod are very engaging, with the boss casting all kinds of spells, teleporting all over the place, and even surrounding itself with guards for higher protection. This mod is hands down one of the most successful magic mods of all time, achieving lots of progress in a narrow time frame. Thanks for watching. We've only got 2 more videos of this kind for this year, so subscribe and hit the bell to not miss any of those. Now I'll see ya in the next one, my friend.